Oh my god, look at him panic.
Where'd the time hole go?
Dude, I'm with you, Luigi.
Where'd it go? It was just here 5 seconds ago.
I like the idea of adventuring, but... Yep.
Okay, welcome back to Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. In the last part, we had Luigi join us.
Finally. He didn't want to.
Against his will.
I feel like they bribe him.
So yeah, A button is Mario, B button's Luigi. Give him a good jump. Here we go.
Okay. Ooh. As I suspected. It's a time hole. Yes, sirree. This time hole is a doorway to the past, no doubt about it. It appeared because of that time machine. Oh my god, look how they run. Careful there, young feller. If I'm right, that time hole leads back in time. Yep, to a younger Mushroom Kingdom. Question is to where in the Mushroom Kingdom? The other question is if a feller would jump in, could he even make it back? Mario's like, I'm gonna push him. Use this time hole to rescue the princess. Now there's an idea. I'd bet dollars to donuts that's our best chance at finding her.
Master Mario! You fool!
Oh, Mario, he's like my brother.
Master Mario, the princess, where is Princess Peach? And what were those lights? And what is that odd hole? I demand answers, sir!
Look at, oh my gosh, their faces.
Master Mario! Oh no! We're gonna go back in time. Gotta go back in time.
Let's do the time warp again.
Da 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 da. Here we are in the past.
Oh,
Luigi.
my brother.
Landed on my brother. Watch the leather, Professor. No need for the shoving. Oh, you must be Mario.
Is that a talking suitcase?
Yes. According to the professor, there should be a Luigi here as well, but I don't, Oh.
Luigi?
Oh my, are you a Luigi? I'm sorry about that.
No.
I am pleased to meet you. I am known as Stuffwell. Professor Gadd invented me. I am what is called a suitcase. The professor sent me back in time to be your assistant. Yes, assistant is accurate. I'm more than just some place to store your belongings. I have many complex sensors and various memory apparatus for data Well, suffice to say, I'm very technologic by contraption standards. I'll be a big help. Why don't we get started by having you go ahead and open me up? Simply press start.
So he's the Olivia of this game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please note that I can be loaded with all manner of doodads and widgets. Now, suffice to say, I can certainly carry all of your items. I am also designed to carry a veritable wealth of equipment. And to confirm that you're in tip-top shape, you can check your stats here as well. Now, if I could have your attention on the top screen. This is how much time's passed since you started your adventure, all full of danger and whatnot. This right here is the number of coins you're carrying. And finally, direct your gaze here to have a sneak peek at your streamlined statuses. Well, that wraps up my self-introductional. I eagerly await our working together. Press B to initiate my closing minification cycle and store me. There now. Chip chip, back to adventure!
For all of our new viewers, the first Mario game that I started with was Paper Mario Origami King. So which is why I asked if he was like Olivia. Oh my god, look at him panic!
Where'd the time hole go?
Dude, I'm with you, Luigi.
Where'd it go? It was just here 5 seconds ago.
I like the idea of adventuring, but... Yep. Yep.
Luigi's your spirit animal in the Mushroom Kingdom?
Yes. That's why he's on my keychain.
Luigi is awesome.
He has so much personality.
Yes. Yes.
Mario's just kind of like, I'll save the day.
Mario! If it's not inconvenient, I'd like to proceed with some basic instructionals. As you know, the primary action for mobile creatures is the jump, if you follow. If your timing is serviceable, the pair of you should be able to jump up these ledges. Now,
he's like, okay.
First, Mario jumps up with A. Then Luigi follows suit by pressing B. Rudimental. The key is using the D-pad to move, then press A and B. I suggest trying it. In that order.
Ooh. So you're pressing 2 buttons then?
Yes.
They move independently of one another?
Correct.
Okay. So and then in 2-player, you would only play the 1, obviously.
This game is not 2-player.
Oh, I thought this one was 2-player.
No.
Oh.
Nope. All me.
I do think that's interesting.
I'm both brothers.
That they can move independently of one another, though. It's not like if Mario jumps, Luigi jumps.
Mario, Luigi, do you see the gaps in your walk?
Well, that's inconvenient.
Now, gaps and the like can sometimes be cleared by moving. Yes, you build up speed and then leap as one by pressing A and B at the same time. I suggest a trial attempt for this particular technique. Hip, deux, trois. There we go.
Ein, zwei, drei.
Ah, this area is festooned with red and green blocks, according to my databanks. Yes, red objects respond only when struck by Mario, and green ones are for Luigi. I suggest you begin leaping with all the speed and hit every last one of them. So yeah, only Luigi, so only the B button can trigger those blocks. So yeah, the entire game is kind of like built around this mechanic.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think it's very intriguing. I don't know
It
how
appears a path allows us to proceed. I suggest utilizing A and B to perform well-timed jumps as we move forward.
Again, because I'm a bad jumper to begin with, so like needing to control 2.
HolliJolli Village is right up here.
And HolliJolli Village.
Oof!
Mario.
The village! Man.
Get 'em, spaceships.
61, 62.
I feel like this is like Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Luigi.
The village. Dank, purple, mushrooms. Luigi.
He's like, come on, man. Get your shit together.
He doesn't want to be left alone, though.
Did they just abduct him?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, this is basically Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Mars Attacks, Independence Day. Mario! Who said that? I understand your urgency, but who knows the dangers ahead? It would be prudent to get you battle ready before moving on. Well, look at this, the perfect practice for you. Mario, jump on that bulboid thing. Here we go. Now both of them are in battle. Okay. Excellent work, Mario. Jump onto your enemy to engage it in battle, and you'll get the upper hand by damaging it at the get-go. I highly recommend noting this helpful hint. Nice. Luigi, you'll perform attacks just like Mario does. The only difference is that Luigi uses B for his action commands.
Luigi's like,
remember to use B when jumping on the bad guys who hate you.
Luigi's like, do I have to? I love the suitcase included.
Analysis complete on the enemy's attacks. Shall I tell you the results? Observe the stance of the foe right before it attacks. When the enemy lifts its left foot, it's aiming for Luigi. Dodge with B. It would appear that all beasts follow certain patterns if you follow. Do your best to observe closely the movements and tendencies of your enemies. I've got one more analysis I'd like to share with you. When avoiding enemies, The timing of Mario and Luigi's jump tends to be slightly differentiable. Pay close attention to the timing of the jumps. Back to adventure! So yeah, that's basically how combat's gonna work. Every enemy is gonna have a cue of who it's attacking.
Yeah, that's how. I like that he included to Luigi the enemies who hate you. He's like, oh god, I don't want to do those.
So here we go. That's we're taking a little break from the tutorial, and now we're just gonna grind a little bit and fight some of the enemies. So yeah, it's not about puzzles. It's about knowing the tells.
Yeah.
When to attack, when to defend, when to counter.
See, I think it's gonna be interesting because I enjoy puzzles more than like...
level up.
Typically, I enjoy puzzles more than I enjoy, like, finding little tiny details.
Yeah.
You know, things like that.
Yeah, you probably won't be having as much fun testing your reflexes.
Right.
Compared to just solving a puzzle in a time limit.
I already know, like, I'm a bad jumper and I have poor reflexes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my reaction time is awful.
And each brother has a different reaction time, as Stuffwell hinted.
Yeah. Well, because they're playing independently, so their stats are going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
So they level up independently. I think that's one thing that's really interesting about the game so far, but I find could be extremely confusing.
Okay.
Is you're one person playing, but you're playing two independent characters that level up differently. They have different skill sets, different stats.
Well, it should be no different than Child of Light. You have different characters. You're leveling them up differently. You're just bound to different buttons.
See, that's the part that would confuse me. It's like I have to use A for Mario, B for Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, just remember, because again, I'm not very good at the controls yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have to look down and see what control I'm hitting. Like my finger doesn't just automatically know what buttons are which.
Ouch! Are you operational, Luigi? Do you need service? It appears you've taken some damage.
What is eyeballs?
What fortunate timing. Allow me to explain how to use items. You do have plenty after all. Ah, I know you're groggy, but try to focus, Luigi. Please press start. Now, what we have here is the ideal moment to discuss using items. Wait a moment. I just happen to have 2 mushrooms that the professor gave me. Let's use these in the explanation. Move the magnification dingus here and press A. There we go. What you see here are the items currently in your possession, if you follow. What I need you to do is select the mushrooms, then press A. There we go. Alright, yes, now you can use the pad to choose who gets the mushroom, and it won't be fun for all. Make sure you've selected our friend Luigi there. No, not Mario, the other brother. Luigi.
No.
There we go.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yes, wonderful. That should put a pepper in your shoes. Alrighty then, let's return to the bottom screen. If it's not too much trouble, press B for me. There we go, second verse, same verse as the first, by which I mean press B again. And here we are, back where we started, but smartified. We're ready to move on. Yes, it's easy to back out of my inner levels one step at a time with the B button. But you can also press start to close B entirely at any time if you follow. Press the B button or start to close B. Back to adventure! Attaboy, Luigi. He's a little reluctant with this adventure, shall we say.
Poor Luigi. He's gonna be the one that gets all the shit.
Oh, yeah. Like, most characters are gonna refer to him as Green Mario.
Aww.
Green guy. Well, if it isn't the infamous Mario and the green dude.
Poor Luigi.
The king of second bananas.
Aww.
That's his official nickname.
I relate to Luigi.
I feel bad for Luigi. On Nintendo's Year of Luigi, that was Nintendo's, least...
Their worst year!
Their worst financial year. Yeah.
Luigi.
They did an entire year devoted to Luigi games and Luigi merch, and they made the least money in the history of the company.
Poor Luigi. I relate to him on a personal level. It's funny because even like when I'm standing directly next to my sister, people are still like, no, who are you? And I'm just like, guys, you've known me for 30 years. Come on.
It's Green Annie.
It's Green Annie. I get Tall Annie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been called Tall Annie. But yeah, most people can't tell us apart unless we are like standing right next to each other and they see that I'm like a foot taller than her.
So yeah, what are your thoughts so far?
I think it's interesting. I'm excited to see more.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know like the beginnings of games are always a lot of like the instructions and like do this.
Yes.
This is how you do that.
Especially in RPGs.
So I'm just kind of excited to see like when things don't necessarily like, pop up quite as much. So like the suitcase isn't just gonna randomly be like, "Hey, stop!" Wait.
Yeah. It's hammer time.
Yeah. So it's the same with like starting. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Starting Trials of Mana, where it's like right now there's a lot of like interruption of like this is how you do this, this is how you do that, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. I know I need to know this, but it's not exactly like the most engaging.
Yeah.
I could see how this would be very engaging. Like the suitcase is charming. It's like, here's what you do.
Well, like mind you, this was originally released on a portable.
Yeah. So, but for me, I'm more like, okay, get to the point.
HolliJolli Village isn't so holly or jolly.
Oh no. Now it's HolliJolli. HolliJolli Village. I love that they're abducting toads.
Well, they're kind of like toads themselves in their design, like they're mushroom creatures.
Oh, it's Christmas time.
Yeah, but Christmas ain't doing so hot this time of year.
It's Christmas 2020.
That's all we
like,
need. Mushroom aliens to invade us on the Christmas season.
It's like, Merry Christmas! And then just like, the White House has been exploded by aliens. Like, oh crap. Like,
that's all we need. Whoop, whoop, hold on. There we go. More coins for Luigi. Actually, we share coins.
Okay.
That's the thing. Like, you share items, you share coins, but you are, like, bound to the button.
Yeah. I feel like it's very similar, again, just like you said, to any other RPG where you're playing with multiple characters. This just is interesting because they have their own buttons.
Oh, is anybody there? Hello?
Is that Santa?
What happened to those awful shroob things? Are they gone? Me? I'm the mayor of this village. Nice to not see you. I was trying to hide from those shroob things and got stuck. There must be a way out. It doesn't involve dieting. Poof!
I feel you, Santa Toad.
Oof! Ho ho! Safe at last. Oh!
Oh no! Oh,
Shiitake mushrooms.
Bye, Santa.
Help!
We're gonna have to save him.
Mario's like, shit, we messed up. We messed up.
Oh no, we might be too late.
See, that's what they look like outside of their saucers.
Okay, I see. They're the poisonous mushrooms.
Yep.
I like their alien language.
Yeah, they don't speak English. They know what they're saying, but we don't. And that's all the more reason to be afraid. In the next part, we're gonna do battle with these guys.
Oh man.
Because they're bringing in reinforcements. All right, see you guys next time.
Toodles.